I don't know about you, but if someone breaks into my home whilst I'm asleep, which is 75% of the time, intent on causing me harm, I'll want to make it as difficult for them as possible. Please don't worry, as far as I'm aware, there are no hits out on my life, nor do I live in an area where I need to worry about this situation, thankfully. But when a reasonably priced gadget pops up and looks cool, I just can't help myself from wanting to play with it. Not so long ago, I installed a smart lock to my back door, video up here somewhere, and although very scared about the process and it up, I managed to do it, and it all worked. And it still works perfectly to this very day. And although I have no need whatsoever to put a smart lock on my bedroom door, you never know when I might be getting that bit of action, right? What? It's John Wick. So this is the Splenssy fingerprint door lock powered by Tuya, who I love. Anything Tuya I've played with has been simple and easy and an absolute pleasure. So let's hope this one doesn't let me down. Oh, and at time of filming this video, this will set you back $79.99 Great British Pounds on Amazon. And there's a link down below. Thanks. So let's get started by seeing what we get in the box. The first thing I see is a QR code, which I'll need to scan if I want to read the gumph, which is also known as a user manual. Next, we have a fixing pack, which includes the wall plate, screws, and securing bolts. Next in the box is the door latch and a set of actual physical keys. And then the center bolt. On one side, we have the indoor handle and the other side, the outside door handle, which has the fingerprint reader and number pad. And that's your lot. Unboxing done. Apparently the installation should be simple with no cords and no professional needed, but this is me you're talking about. Now, this door handle boasts reliability due to being made from zinc alloy and is ultra secure with the ability to set a unique fingerprint. And not only can you unlock it with said fingerprint, but also a physical key, a one-time passcode and or a fixed passcode, which can all be allocated on a per user basis. So you can clearly see in the logs who is in and out of your bedroom. You can also set a maximum of 40 fingerprints and 40 passcodes. If you have 40 people in and out of your bedroom, then lucky you, or not. Ugh. It apparently takes 0.5 seconds to acquire your fingerprint and it can read them at a full 360 degrees. It's powered with a rechargeable lithium battery which will run for around a year and can be fully charged in just 30 minutes via the micro USB port which is on the outside handle. Should you run out of charge when needing to get quick access for whatever reason, then don't stress. As I said, there is a physical key which can be used as a backup. It's a 60mm latch which fits doors with a thickness of between 35 and 60mm. And that's it really. There's not much more I can say about a door handle, to be honest. So let's see how badly I can fuck this up myself by installing it. Start by screwing in the two small double-ended screw threads to the outside handle and then attach the secure pipes for the longer screws to screw into. Push the bolt as far in as it will go and then it's time for the door latch. Pop the spring in the inside door handle and insert the bolt as far as it will go and then secure it with the two long screws. Now, it is very important that the barrel is pushed in as far as it will go and twisted to the right and then twisted once to the left, as this is the only position it will function properly. If it's positioned wrong, you'll still be able to open the door regardless if it's locked or not and end up wasting hours, like me, trying to figure out why. Next, download the Tuya app from your app store of choice, and if you don't have an account, get one and sign in. Wake up the lock by pressing the fingerprint pad and then it automatically pops up in the Tuya app. Click to add it, give it a name and location, and that's it really. Initial setup is done. Adding another user is as simple as clicking the plus icon in the top right hand corner for member management and then choosing family or other and again clicking add. So with everything set up and tested, before I even turn a physical screwdriver, we are now ready to turn said screwdriver.
Just just pulled up to the house.
Now, the QR code that came in the box for the manual was great at showing me how to download the app and set up the software, but there was nothing, I repeat, nothing on how to physically install it, which was extremely frustrating. I just touched on it, but I spent absolutely ages before filming a single thing trying to work out why it was still opening without actually being unlocked. After a little searching online, I found a manual for something similar, and it turns out, as I've just said, the position of the barrel in the locking side is extremely, can't stress this enough, extremely important. So apart from an absolute nightmare install due to needing to perform some carpentry and use tools that I'm totally not qualified to use, obviously not the lock's fault, the rest of the install was an absolute breeze. The fingerprints are read very quickly, and the 360-degree readable fingerprint pad works really well in my opinion, as I mean, whoever positions themselves and their thumb perfectly to open a door in each and every time? Not me, that's for sure. The Amazon listing states it can be used on left or right opening doors, which it absolutely can, if you don't mind lifting it up to open the door when opening from left to right. I find this annoying, but it's also fun because it confused my daughter and made me laugh. Now, you never heard anything about smart home assistant support in the spec, and that's because there aren't any, and therefore will only work when the app is open and close to the lock. And speaking of the app, you can also use this to unlock the lock as well, and it does a very quick job of it. As I've said many times, the Tuya app is awesome, but it is basic to use and basic looking, but this is through necessity as it controls hundreds, if not thousands of smart home devices. Regardless of this though, the app has always been flawless for me when using it, and is why I do kind of like a little sex suite every time I see something that's powered by Tuya. Need to lock a home office? Want to prevent the kids access to their games consoles, or perhaps just want to watch a film in peace? Then the $79.99 spent on this is well worth it in my opinion. As mentioned, apart from needing some basic tools for a little carpentry, this was a breeze. So if you fancy this, then pick yourself one up using the link in the description down below. Thanks. And that's it for the smart lock. If you have any questions about this or anything else for that matter, then please do let me know in the comments down below. And whilst you're down there, please do consider liking the video, even if you didn't, and subscribing if you aren't already. Don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I upload new videos, because, extremely important part of this, because all of that means I get sent more free stuff like this to play with. So yeah, thanks, and thanks for watching. Goodbye, internet.
Throw this shade on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring that rage on me. Why they throwing shade on me?